What's up, everybody?
Everybody.
Sean,
There's
and
no,
well,
there's no viewers yet, Sean, because we.
I know there's no
Oh, but
viewers.
for the
We had no
playback,
timer.
Bobby, for the playback,
Hey,
you
there we go.
have
We
a
got we
like
got a like already. There's a
Oh,
viewer.
sure. We got
gotta
a
start the
viewer.
show.
But yeah, what's up, everybody? We're on today. Actually, just testing, doing a multi-platform stream. Where should be streaming both to YouTube like normal, and also right now to our Facebook Live to Roll page. So I think it's going to both. I actually just got a notification on my phone that we're on Facebook. So hopefully
Okay,
we're on
that's cool.
Facebook.
I had-
So I am curious. Okay, yeah. See, that's what I was curious about to see kind of how the chat was going to come in, the likes and stuff. If we could tell the difference between. And yeah, thanks you guys, Mike,
We got Mike
Ken.
Ken in the building. What's up, fellas?
Appreciate
Mr.
you
Lee was
guys.
online with T-Fizzle gaming last night. We were having lots of fun playing Fall Guys and playing some Fortnite. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was a fun gaming stream last night, man.
No, that's one thing
Uh,
I need to talk to you about, Tom, is or if you have an old controller, or I was talking to Sarab about this, and maybe if Ray Pizarro, our good friend, had something where we can, I can just he had an extra one, so I don't want to go buy because I don't think I would get into video games, but I do want to play the Fortnite with you guys one time.
But
So
you know what works too is I don't know. Like I'll bring over my Nintendo Switch. It's like a tablet. It's like something you keep on your lap, like your iPad. And it does have buttons and controllers, but you can play like Fortnite from that too. But we'll try to get you hooked up, Bobby. I think that'd be super fun to
yeah,
have you on. Brenda Murphy. All right, am I the first? You're close, but
you were
Mr. Lee
close,
is
Brenda.
first.
but she might be the first on
You
Facebook
might be the
because
first on
No,
Facebook.
yeah,
she's from YouTube too because I'm actually I can see it is actually it does show a little YouTube like oh there we go we got our first Facebook comment from
okay,
Michael, nice dude.
Oh,
Awesome.
we got
So from the broadcast see it
yeah,
shows up
Leo,
Facebook.
Leo.
Yeah, awesome. That's cool. That's pretty much what we were trying to test. Michael, thanks for joining. Thanks for
and
be,
Crazy Master Live. I got a 3060 NVIDIA 3060. Now that doesn't mean a lot to people that don't know computer parts, but it's just like the version of the GPU that I have. I just got a 3060, and it seems to do me pretty well so far. I haven't like found any limitations on anything that I can't do graphically with the PC yet. But thanks for the
So you don't
question.
have like so Tom, you don't play with like so all I think about video gaming is it's Xbox or PC or PlayStation, right? Or you play on your
Yeah,
computer.
so you're thinking of like console gaming,
Okay,
and that's just a CPU and a GPU inside a different case. So I mean, it's essentially a little. I mean, it's just a computer too, but it's specifically engineered for doing high-end graphics processing, and so it has better hardware and specific hardware to suit that. My PC though, it's just a computer. It's like playing off of a Mac or Windows. Like but it's got a really high-end graphics processing unit, the GPU. Now, I say really high-end, it's pretty mid-tier, but it pretty much can process, like, do really good graphics for anything that's out there now. Like the highest end, most like uh, resource-intensive game you could play, a 3060 could play it. So yeah, I'm playing off of a PC mostly, but I have a console too. I have a PlayStation. I have a Nintendo Switch, which are just consoles. But no, I'm a PC gamer, Bobby.
okay, okay. And so is that cooler? I guess is that mean like I
You're not console locked, meaning some games come out specifically for PlayStation, some games come out specifically for Xbox, some games come out only on PC too. With a PC, you could pretty much play everything. You can play Xbox games, you can play PlayStation games, you could play Nintendo games, you could play any game on any console or any system you can run on a PC.
so
Because yeah,
what happened to because I'm sure Sean, you're in the same boat as me. The last time I had a console, and I mean my grandson has one in the room that it's somewhere in his mess of a room. But um, what happened to Nintendo? Like I'm sure Sean, you were a Nintendo guy probably back in the
Yeah,
old days.
I think Nintendo still has their
Nintendo
Switch
is
console.
the largest gaming company currently in the world.
So
Yeah,
why
they're
aren't they
still.
like when you think of gaming? We always think of Xbox and PlayStation.
I don't know. I mean, you hear about Pokemon. The new Pokemon game that came out a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago, I mean, sold 10 million copies in the first 7 days,
Ridiculous.
which beat out any other game sold anywhere on any console anywhere around the world. They're just a different kind of games, and the reason you don't hear about it is because it's more geared for younger folks. It's more geared for kids. Gamers like myself, I love Nintendo games, and maybe I'm being like throwing a blanket over people saying that. I know a lot of people my age that still play Nintendo games, but they still do Super Mario, they still do Kirby, they still do Sonic and those kinds of games versus like Call of Duty and Fortnite, even stuff like that. But here's the cool thing about Nintendo: they're opening up their platform, their space for other games too. So now you can play Fortnite on your Switch. Now you can play um, Sony games or Xbox games on your Switch because they've opened it up, which is cool. And
That's cool.
yeah, I think the Switch is the best-selling console currently on the market.
That's
Um,
crazy. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Dang.
But Mr. Lee said it too. The reason, outside of just being a computer nerd and like a gamer nerd, PCs are awesome in that they're infinitely customizable. Like I can play with a controller, I can play with my keyboard, and I can pretty much remap and make it accessible in any way that I need to on a PC. Versus like a console, you're more locked into the way they want you to play it. They don't. They're getting better about like opening up accessibility, allowing you to remap controllers and things like that. But I can pretty much plug in any device that has inputs and make it functional for any game I play on a PC.
Hmm.
So when it comes to accessibility, it really is kind of a game changer, I think, for PCs because a lot more accessibility is an option.
That's cool. Awesome.
Oh,
You
we're
guys,
talking about nerdy
I
stuff
know.
and losing.
Yeah,
I know.
we
I
just
was
got
like,
into the
what?
gaming
Like,
stream, but
we're not really
hey,
talking about anything with. Well, it is. We are talking a little bit how you're setting up your PC with your and as well as Mike was with your keyboard.
Yeah,
Um,
but yeah, if
just
anybody
some
has any
what.
questions or anything like that you want to talk about, feel free to pop in the chat with them. We're not going to do a long stream like we normally do. We're just going to be on here 15,
I
20
don't
minutes.
know. Me and
I
Shawn
know. Come
might be
on.
on here all
I feel
night.
like
You guys
I feel like
do it.
another gin and tonic viewing. Maybe I don't know.
Okay, I mean, I can make it happen. I'm just saying,
That's
you
it.
might have to
We'll have to
deal
do
with
one
it.
of those for like a multi-stream one because if you guys missed it on Facebook or anything, Tom did a live cooking and cocktail hour on Tuesday. So made a gin and tonic and sandwich and stuff. So
It was a fun show. I don't know. At least I got some good feedback from it. A lot of people told me that it was a lot of fun. I had a
It
lot
was
of fun doing it. And I always feel like the shows are such a hot mess, but it's only because I'm in the moment. And it was a little bit of a hot mess. Like I was watching it back, and just the amount of times I dropped stuff and everything, I was just like, "Oh my god!" But it's all good.
hey, but that's real. I mean, real life. I mean, we drop stuff all the time, and I mean, there's some mornings I can go into my bathroom and drop my shaver, then drop my toothbrush, and then drop my medication. It's like, are you kidding me? Let's go, you know. And I'm not even displaying anything for anybody. It's just me and me
do
and
you guys
my self and
do you
I.
guys ever look at your hands just like it's like tell them like fuck you like or like what do you
Every
do?
every day of my life.
Like after a drop or something, I'm just like, oh, you
You know,
motherfuckers.
like, how
I
come you're
just
not?
sit there and defeated for a moment, like, fuck. Now I have to get this up off the ground. Well, it's like earlier today, I had my caregiver stopping by this afternoon um, before we hopped on this, and I dropped my phone on the ground when you were texting the group chat. And I read the first one, but I was like in the middle of just like doing stuff. I was like, I'm not going to take the 10 minutes to get this up. I'm just going to wait until she comes through. But I just kept hearing my phone ding as you guys texted the chat. I'm like, ah, shit, I should probably get this.
Nah, you're like, what? See,
Uh,
now if you were not PC and you were Macintosh, you can go to your Mac and see what the text was, and, or if you, and
Hey,
you
I still
get
I still
your
got my
iWatch
MacBook
on and
Pro.
go, oh.
I still got my MacBook Pro right here. I haven't gone totally to the dark side yet, but soon. That's my last Mac product, I think. But Steve Jobs, don't come and haunt me. Not yet, at least.
Oh, he's gonna come.
The, the company's gone to the dogs. I don't know what to say. I don't know if
No,
there's anything better out there
they
though.
haven't
But
really put out much. That makes you
so
go,
Facebook people, we got any Facebook people here? How does the Facebook ecosystem let us know? Like, is it just like on the timeline? Like, I haven't been on Facebook in a hot minute, so does it just
I haven't
pop up like a post?
I haven't even been on in a hot year. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I use the messenger chat sometimes because that's how some people like reach out to me, but I generally I don't go on like the timelines and stuff.
Yeah,
I have
I
a hard
have.
time with social media in general, to be fair.
Hmm,
Angela Leanne saw this on my timeline.
oh,
Coolio.
cool.
Well,
Thanks, Ange.
that's
That's
good
my
to know. I
cousin.
mean, oh, sweet. Cuz in the building. What up, cuz? Uh,
So it's kind of funny. Instead of people clicking through us, if they were, then they just scroll past us. No, these bozos again. God, I can't get rid of them.
Hey, but now we're actually like live on there, so maybe we'll start to do it more often and build up a more of a Facebook following. But
no, I mean, if anything, I don't think it'll hurt, especially like if we're live on both platforms. It'll just like create, more viewership or make it more notify more people that we are live, if anything. I watch a lot of podcasts online, and they'll go live on multiple platforms, even like shitty platforms like TikTok. They'll set up with a phone, but only to let people know that they're live. And the majority of them will switch over to YouTube after they see that it's live on, like their phone, like on TikTok or something. But I don't know. We're not that big. We're not, you know, top 20 podcasts in the world. Not yet.
not
Not yet.
yet. Working on it, bro.
Mr. Lee, I didn't see my notifications on Facebook. I had to go live to Live to Roll and then search bar. But once I was on your page, it showed the live icon on the thumbnail. Interesting.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Angela,
Oh,
gotta
that's
run in a
cool.
minute. Let me know if you need help running the Facebook page. I ran camps for a long time. I'll let you
She
know
actually
when you need a
runs
social
the
media manager.
she runs the Easter Seals camp up in like Washington State.
Your cousin, the disability film
Yeah,
challenge
like
thing?
Easter Seals, they have like a big, like a disability camp, like a big adaptive camp
Yo,
for
shout out
kids
the
with
fam,
disabilities and
dude.
stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's been doing that for a couple years now.
I only know about Easter seals from meeting somebody at the Abilities Expo last year, and then Danny Gomez is heavily involved in like the film
Yeah.
challenge that they do every year. And I used to like do filmmaking and short films and stuff, so I looked into Easter seals a little bit because it's cool to me. But that's awesome, very very cool.
Yeah, I didn't know they had like a camp and all that until like Ange started that
Yeah.
a while back. But
So I got asked so back in the day when I at Cal State Northridge, we used to have a kids adaptive sports camp, and it would go on for a full week. And my name got out there, so I became camp director for an Easter Seals camp uh, up in Fresno. So I did that for a week. Well, it wasn't a week. They gave me so little information that all of a sudden, like on a Thursday, they're like, "Okay, we're done." It was like Thursday morning. I'm like, "Huh? Well, I thought this goes to Friday." They're like, "No," and in a way, I didn't want to go home, so I drove up to Yosemite, and
nice.
and spent 3 days there, just all on
That's
my own.
sweet. Grandma's so funny. I was never a fan of Facebook, but knew before that I know someone. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, grandma.
You're
Got the
the
inside
best,
scoop.
Grandma. We love you. We love you.
Oh man.
The film
Uh,
challenge is a really cool thing. There's a few dozen camps in the country. Have to give you guys info on Easter seals if you ever want it. The lack of info, it does sound familiar though, lol. Yeah, I'd honestly love to learn a little bit more about Easter seals and what they do. I know it's more than just like the film challenge and stuff. That's just been my exposure.
Yeah, I know that's
Um,
all I knew originally, but
I want to have somebody on from Easter seals to talk about what it is.
I mean, we could
I think,
maybe Angela wants to come on.
hey, maybe Angela, maybe we get some fam on. I think that'd be cool.
Uh,
Yeah,
but yeah, she's not running the camp anymore. She's a consultant and trainer. But that's yeah, no, it's really cool. She's been involved with that stuff for a long time.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Do you know much about Facebook, Sean? Like, if you
no,
asked me to do anything on Facebook, I'd be like, I don't know. Like, my wife, she still uses it. So every once in a while, she's like, can you show me how? And I'm like, if it's Facebook, don't ask me. Nope. Don't ask
I
me.
know that it's ran
yeah,
by a robotic overlord who's trying to turn everything into virtual reality through Mega.
That's how you
bro, you
really
don't want
feel.
to live in the metaverse? Come on, man.
Dude, here's the thing though. I do want to live in the metaverse.
I
I'm probably one of the only few people that actually do.
Oh,
awesome, bro.
that's too funny.
No, I'm not throwing shade at Mark Zuckerberg. Don't like the AIs are going to like take us off the platform now. Watch, we're going to get banned on Facebook. I
You
swear.
you 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 badmouth Facebook, bro. On our first
The
live stream
first,
straight to
I
the
know.
first
Facebook.
live
We're
stream on
banned.
like I'm just like
We're off.
throwing shade, bullying and
Uh,
harassment. No,
So
no.
for our
man.
Facebook user fans out there, welcome and hope you like this because this is our last one. Thanks to Tom.
No, it isn't our last one. What we're going to be doing every broadcast from now on, it's just going to be dual broadcast on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, just
My
more
gaming
ways to
stream,
watch.
maybe not. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that through OBS because I'm not using Ecamm. But I might try to just switch my stuff over to Ecamm if that's the case. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that with Shawn
Yeah, well,
because
I don't know if we'll be able to fully, but for the game stream, but
I think for the main shows it'll be good though. And I'm down to try to figure it out, dude. Like I I might be able to dual stream from OBS somehow. I just gotta look into it.
I think you need another program. Like you would need a restream if you don't have the eCam on there.
Okay.
Um, but we'll
We'll
see. We
talk
can
about
look into it.
we'll
Yeah,
talk
we'll
about
talk
the
it. We'll
technical.
talk about it after. But that would
I'm
be
like,
cool because I know I don't I
way
know
over my head right now.
and because the other platforms too, like we have the option to go to Twitch for some of the gaming, which is more of a gaming platform, I think, for a lot of different streaming, and possibly even Instagram, like stuff like that, Twitter,
Yeah.
random other
We're gonna
platforms.
be live. We're gonna be live everywhere. It's the literal takeover. Every app you open up, it's just gonna be boom, our faces.
All right, thanks for hanging out, Angela, and yeah, we'll talk
Appreciate
more about the
All
Easter
right,
chatting,
sales.
Angela. Thanks for hopping on.
uh,
Appreciate
chat.
you.
but yeah, that'd be
So yeah,
cool. That would be a good show, like, something good to do. Get that info out there.
so we
It
have a
was.
few. We got Ken in the house, Mike. We have Juan and Brenda. Let us know if there's any shows that you want to hear from us. I mean, we're at the end of our month. We're about to schedule some upcoming shows, and we could use your help. And if you have suggestions, let us know what you guys want to hear that we can bring up and talk about for an hour and make you guys aware of it more.
Um, I got a topic for you, Bobby.
You got a hot topic?
Yeah.
Better than my adaptive clothing one? I
We already did that show, Bobby.
know.
No, I was trying to say something smart, but it honestly didn't come to me. What I was
Yeah,
gonna say is, let's do a show about stopping this rain here in LA. Because right before I was sitting outside in the sunshine, really enjoying it, and now I'm just hearing a torrential downpour outside my window. I don't know what to do about all this rain.
I think it's supposed to
Yeah.
stop for a few more
I
days
think it's done. I think
after
we're
today.
done today.
Uh,
Like next week, next Thursday is supposed to be. Actually, we'll get up into the 70s if I'm not. If I'm not.
We do got a couple shows on the docket. I don't know. Maybe we could tease one. We're trying to. Hi, Olivia. Love ya, miss ya. We're gonna be
Or,
doing a show.
Sean, that doesn't show up on my. Sorry, Tom,
It
but
didn't. No, it
yeah,
didn't
did
show up
that
on mine
show up on
either.
yours?
No, it
Yeah,
didn't show up on mine either.
yeah,
I
that's
just saw it
weird.
on the screen. Um, what I was gonna say is we're gonna be having a show talking about sex,
Yep, this stuff.
because that's a fun,
Let's.
important topic to talk about. I hope somebody clicked on right as soon as I was saying that. They're just like, what are we talking about? The other show we got coming up, I think in a couple weeks, I'm going to try to plan out with Shawn and maybe another friend, Kyle, if he's available, is talking about drugs, talking about psychedelics, talking about all kinds of fun stuff. And we might do it like the week of the 420 show. Like that week, I think it'll be like a good week to try to do it. But I want to talk a little bit about we've talked about it some on some of our other streams, but psychedelics, microdosing, mushrooms, stuff like that, the dangers, the things to be careful with if you do decide to partake or you want to try something like that. I don't know, it's kind of a fun topic. I've experimented with psychedelics and stuff a little bit, and my experiences have not been great. So I
Yeah.
definitely want to talk about that, and specifically
Oh, let's
why
talk
I think
about
they
that.
weren't
That
great
always sounds great.
as a result of like my disability and how the side effects, like affected me and made me not feel great physically, at the very least.
Yeah, there's
Um,
some pretty harsh side effects that we'll talk about.
but we
But
have another buddy who does it regularly,
yeah,
but very, very small dose.
well,
And see,
actually, in the chat, our buddy Ken actually might even be able to come on because I know from talking to
Ken,
Ken, he does some microdosing as well. Sorry to call you out right there, Ken.
Food.
But
it's like, damn, bro, you come on out my shooting yourself all the time.
but
Uh,
we have
Somebody's like
we've
right
talked
behind
about
him.
That's
That
all of what you, that's
we've talked
everything's a
about it in
blessing.
the past
Everything.
before at a rugby tournament, if I remember. Um, and that was even before I saw as many people. Um, but oh yeah, see,
I don't want to miss that show, Tom. I know about the mushies. All right, Ken.
the-
We do
yeah.
gotta talk, though, dude. Because I wanna get some info from you. I wanna get your perspective and your take
But yeah,
on
Ken
the
and Kyle would
mushies.
be good ones because I know both of them have like successfully kind of done it and found ways that they make it work, and so yeah, that's cool.
Yo, just like while we're on the topic, I'm just gonna like reiterate this little story. We were in Phoenix and we were hanging. It was like the second day we were there, and I met some people at the end of the show, like these cool homies. I'm not gonna say their names because they're cool homies. I don't want to out them, but they stopped by the booth and they were like, "Yo, like, look, bro, this is where it's at." And I was really feeling the vibe, so I was like, "Yo, homies, like, yo, we're staying really close by. We're gonna be session and chilling and eat some food after if y'all want to come through." And they were like, bet, like, let's go. Give me your number. So I gave them my number. They hit me up. I sent them the hotel we're at, and they're coming through. And this homie rolls out. He's a paraplegic, and he looks like he's sweating. And
Yeah,
he's like,
he
legs are
looks like he
spasming.
was sweating
And
blood.
I'm like, yo, bro, you good, man? Like, you don't look that good. But we're in Phoenix. It's the middle of summer. Maybe not the middle of summer, end of summer, and it was hot,
It was
hot,
more,
hot.
yeah.
And I was like, maybe this guy's just overheating. And he looks at me. He goes, nah, bro, I'm all right. He goes, I'm frying though. He's like, I just ate like 3.5 grams of mushrooms. I'm like, oh my God, are you joking right now? I mean, yo, like that's three more than 3 times as much as I've ever taken. And I was just tripping on like a gram and having a really hard time. This guy was in 100-degree weather, just literally spazzing and tripping balls.
His,
But him and his boys came through. We ended up having a great time. It was nothing
and
went bad.
they
It was
ended.
all good.
He ate more while he was there. He started
oh,
eating chocolate bar. There was like he had a chocolate bar with like mushrooms in it, and he's eating more chocolate bar after he already had like the eighth before he got there. Um, he was going.
And I don't know. I was mostly just worried about his health because, like, the times that I had done it, like, I was so overheated and I was spasming and so uncomfortable. I just wanted like a cold room to like lay down in and like, wait for this to pass. But he was just big chilling with a whole group of people, spazzing like a mofo, sweating buckets and just tripping balls. And it was funny.
So
It was a
I,
bit
I
of it.
I don't see that as fun. I don't see that as like. I mean, maybe if
No,
I'm at home in my environment, so I can control it. But I would be so nervous
all right. Later,
to just
Ken.
Well,
We will hit
like
you up about the show, man.
sure.
But yeah, no, Bobby, that's the thing. It's scary. Like it's legit. Like it is
So
like after the second experiment I had, I was done with it. It was too like I actually for like almost 2 weeks afterwards was getting like vertigo every time I transfer or leaned in a certain direction. I was like, I've messed my brain up like like permanently. Luckily, it went away, but it scared the crap out of me enough to.
that's my yeah, that would be me. I broke my brain. Like I broke everything else in my body. You know, I mean, even my heart, my lungs, they're broken. Literally, I have to take meds for my heart, my lungs from now on. From what happened a couple months ago. But like it'd be just me. And try one little like, doop, oh, and broken. I'd be the only person to break a brain on that kind of stuff if I ever tried.
I mean, it's nothing to be taken lightly.
So,
I think I think a lot of people react to it very differently. In this case, like the homie that was hanging out with us, him and his boys, they were all on mushrooms. And I'll tell you what, like I sat with those guys for like 2, 3 hours and had some of the like coolest, like most like fun conversations just about like life and disability and everything, anything, dude. And we just sat and vibed and chilled and had really awesome convo for like hours and hours and hours. And like he was chill the whole time. Like it wasn't trippy. He wasn't like the only thing he kept wanting was like some cold water. We just kept
Yeah,
giving him some cold water, bro. Like, yo, we got you on the cold water, homie. And he just kept drinking and doing his thing. I did not see the guy cat a single time, which honestly was
it was
concerning.
all sweating out his body, dude. He was just sweating out all.
do have, I do have a quick funny story where I was the first time I had an edible of a cookie, somebody's strong cookie, and we were in Vegas and we're at this restaurant in the Rio, and I just remember just feeling how high I was starting to get, and just going, I'm so thirsty, like, and I just kept drinking water. I'm like,
He
more
had the
water,
worst cotton mouth in the
more
world.
water, yeah, more water, and then finally I'm just like, shit, with all this water, I'm gonna have to, damn it, I have to pee. And when you're in Vegas, the bathroom is not anywhere close. It's the lady's like, yeah, you just go outside and you're gonna go left and then past those machines and left and I'm like, I get out onto the casino floor and lights and buzzing and I'm just like, I turn around, I go back to the table. I'm like, they're like, that was fast, and I'm like, I can't make it. Somebody follow. Yeah, I got to follow somebody. Like I could not like literally function to get to the bathroom. It was just,
Uh,
and that was just like edible cookie, and I was just and then to try to get to get my tube out to empty my bag, that took forever. I'm just like staring at my leg, going, shit.
I sometimes like I've been like fucked up, like I've been drunk. And I don't know. I think back to these instances where like I'm in a crowded bar in a tiny ass bathroom that I can barely fit in with just people walking in and out, like stuff. And I just like I don't know how like I function as, but I swear like not thinking about cat thing and just kind of doing it autonomously. Like I swear is like I've like been so pro and so clutch sometimes. Like I can't even believe it. Like thinking back, like how I didn't like drop the bag of pee and just like fuck my whole night up somehow, or just like not be able to do it myself and like need somebody to help me or something. Like I've always been pretty clutch.
so you think?
So I think, well, at least that's how I remember it. Still, that's all that matters.
Um,
Renee, one time I did mushrooms. I went to the mall but forgot. It kicked in right when I was about to pay for something, and then I just turned around and walked out of the store.
That's
that
funny.
sounds about
I love
Nothing said.
went to the
Just
mall
turned
and you
around
forgot.
and walked out. I love that. That's super funny.
But what's funny
Yeah,
about that is
why
like
not?
I did mushrooms and then I forgot and went to the mall. Like, what do you mean you forgot you just did mushrooms? Like, it just makes it's a crack up.
Last time
uh,
I did it, I was supposed to wait and like try him with like my girlfriend Caitlin, and I didn't. I took a little nibble. Then I just thought it would be like I put on a movie. It was like a really tiny dose. It was not. It was talking up, and I started spazzing really bad and getting really uncomfortable. And like I was like, "Damn, I think I need some help." And so I just like called up. I called her up. We're like, "I'm really sorry. I think I woke her up. It was like 10:30 at night." She's like, "Is everything okay?" I'm like, "No, I fucked up. I fucked up big time." I'm like, "I need some help. I need you to come over." Are we there? Are we
oh,
here?
there we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're back. Technical blunder by
Um, what
I
happened?
hear like a little crackle.
I
It
think it
says we're still
ended the
live.
stream to Facebook.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Any Facebook people can still see us.
No, I think it did because I had it. Yeah, we're still on YouTube. Oh, thanks, Chris. What's up, man? Uh,
Still on YouTube.
yeah. No, something happened right there. I got a little air thing, and yeah, it said something. So that's interesting.
Is
Kind of
that
good to
on
know,
your
I
end or
guess,
my end?
because this is the first. This is like the first test we've done to try to do the
So that's what
multi-stream.
like 30, 33 minutes in, 32 minutes in.
Yeah,
It kind of
30
will.
minutes in. So maybe we'll have to, yeah, run the test again and see if it happens again at like 30 minutes or
Well, I
something
mean, I
weird.
think we could probably run it during our regular show, and if it does it again, then we'll have to look into troubleshooting and trying to figure it out. But maybe the bandwidth just dropped too low for I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe. I wonder if like Facebook has like a 30-minute. No, they couldn't have like a live cap.
No, I doubt it.
Um, oh, hey, I do want to shout out real quick. Starting tomorrow, a bunch of our friends are going to be playing rugby in Vegas. It's the Pacific Sectionals. So Kyle and a bunch of the dudes are going to be out there, and they're streaming on the Vegas High Rollers YouTube channel. They'll be streaming all the
Yo,
games. So
live live stream reaction rugby.
maybe I don't know. Well, the first game's in the morning. Maybe for the Sunday game. Sunday, maybe for the championship game if they make it to championship
I
game.
think it'd be fun to like watch it live
Uh,
on stream and then like commentate.
Bobby. Well, there we go.
Was that you guys or me?
I think I don't know. All of a sudden, I noticed you were frozen, and I keep getting a. Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
Whatever.
I got to run anyway, guys. Sorry about that. But
No worries, Bobby. Cool, man. Yeah, this is a cool
Love you,
test.
dude.
Good. But
cool.
yeah, awesome, Bobby. Good hanging
We'll,
out.
we'll
We'll
talk
see you
soon,
soon,
dude.
man.
All right, everyone. Have a great weekend out there. Take care.
Bye.
See you, man. Later.
Later.
Let's see if. Damn it. Hold on. Let me.
I'm invisible.
Bam.
There we go.
And your name is Bentley. Eh, eh.
Huh? And my name is Bentley. Oh, dang, I'm Bentley Blaze. I'll take it, dude. Bentley is like one of the most badass ladies I know. So, hey, you want to give me the moniker? I'll take it.
Bentley is freaking awesome. We got to have
Bentley's
her on too to
super
talk about like her school stuff now, dude. She's doing a bunch of badass, like
yeah, super,
badass stuff.
super amazing research stuff at her college, which
But
is very awesome. And I'd love to get the perspective of like a lab researcher, like from a wheelchair, and how that might affect accessibility and functioning. I've been in a lot of chem labs and a lot of labs, like physics labs and labs forever. Any kind of lab in school you can imagine, I've been in it. And navigating in those environments can be really difficult, especially like chem lab and stuff, like dealing with lots of glass, tons of beakers, titration, stuff like that. Like super difficult as a quad. I mean, I was always like very fortunate to have good lab partners and people to help me out and stuff. But I'd love to talk to Bentley about that experience.
Yeah, I mean that would be cool. I've never had to operate or do any lab stuff in my injury.
Oh, bro, yes, you have. I can think about coming over to a house that you once lived in, and there was a whole laboratory operation going on in there. Chemistry, hydroponics, there was like lots of horticulture and other
Uh,
similar laboratory type things going on. So, bro, you
It's
take that
fair
back,
enough, yeah.
right? You're
Uh,
you're basically a freaking mad scientist, broski.
There's actually just remind I right now I watch all these crime documentary series on Netflix, and there's one right now on like a drug chemist in Massachusetts that one straight up was like a full on meth crackhead for like 10 years, like just stealing shit out of oh, this is pure, let's do it, and then put so yeah, that's some other lab type of that's next level labbing.
We're not talking about anything like that. We only mess with, the marijuana. Okay, we don't do
No,
anything else.
those are bad
Maybe some,
drugs.
maybe some mushrooms. Okay, that's it. Just naturally grown,
What's up,
no
Fairwings?
chemistry. Yo, Sue Rob in the
Uh,
building. We're just doing a little impromptu stream. We got this new tech to stream on multiple platforms at once, like Facebook and YouTube, and we're just testing it out.
but we already
Um,
got booted off of the Facebook, so we're just back to the one stream on YouTube, which is okay, whatever.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. What else you want to keep hang out for a while still, or what do you want to do here, man?
Shit, we should go till 4:20 at least. We can do 20 more minutes.
Uh,
3:20 to 4:20. I kind of like that.
all right, man. I guess we could try to pull out the full hour.
My vape is dead, but I could grab an edible or something.
Yeah, man. But
How are
if
you,
anybody,
Rob?
yeah, if anybody has any other questions or anything that they're wanting to talk about,
I got some questions for you, Shawn.
okay. All right, what you
Let's
got
let's
then?
let's, let's dig real deep into the real Shawn Fluke. Okay.
Oh man.
Let's open Pandora's box. All right. I'm just messing with you, man. First off, let's just start simple. How's your day been today, dude?
Today has been pretty good, fairly productive. I had some calls this morning. We're good. Hopefully for
Sean,
live to roll future.
Sean's been doing a lot of work on the business side of Live to Roll. So big shout out to Shawnee boy. I'm gonna eat a little edible on stream because why
Yeah.
not? Why
Uh,
not?
Surab said he was in. You were in the Triumph group. Yeah, man. I know the Northridge is always right now too. And they're probably still wrapping up.
Oh,
Um,
I didn't even think about that.
but um, yeah, I usually do. I like to do that if I'm not doing something on here. But now this last few months we've been every Thursday, so I rarely make the Northridge groups anymore. But I am
For
gonna try to
anybody,
hop on tomorrow morning. We have one, the Casa Calina one. I haven't been on a group in a while, so I'm gonna.
this is like the network of our local support groups that are sponsored and put on by the Triumph Foundation, and there's like a dozen of them, more than a dozen of them,
Yeah,
all throughout Southern California that they host like either monthly or weekly. The bigger ones are hosted weekly. Some of the areas with not as many people, they'll do like a monthly group. Like I know the Ballot is like a monthly,
yeah,
but
we only
that's
do
like
once
in
a.
person, right? But that's an
It,
in-person meetup.
now we're back to in person.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've started doing in person this year.
But in any event, we do talk about it a lot on the show. If anybody is looking for something like that, I found myself like 7 or 8 years ago looking for something exactly like that. and not really sure where to go. And I'm really lucky I found the Triumph in the Northridge support group. But you can just go to the Triumph Foundation website and sign up for their newsletter. It has all the information. You can get weekly email notifications about the support groups that are online, hosted via Zoom. So even if you are not local, you can still hop on, and they really are amazing. Provide a lot of support, make you feel good. It's just nice to chat, and hang out, and talk and support other individuals and with disabilities going through the same shit we are.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just easier to talk in like that smaller environment. It's not like public like this and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it's cool. And the three main ones that they do every week are online still. So it's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. There's one every single Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, at different times. So you can check the website uh, for that. But yeah, also Backbones online. I just did something with them too. They do also some virtual support. So some other options if you are looking for some more support online, more of a community. You can.
I I did see that post. What did you do for Backbones?
She just kind of did like an interview with me, talked about uh, my journey and starting Live to Roll and what we've been doing with it and stuff. So it was pretty
Well,
much, it was like a 20-minute little, quick little thing. It was cool.
remind me, what is her name? The
Rebecca.
Rebecca. Yeah, we had Rebecca on. I think probably a month or two ago now, at beginning of February.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the beginning of Feb.
I think so.
Talking about Backbones, they are a really awesome group. It's kind of like a national network of support, and they highlight inspiring individuals like our very own Sean Fluke on there quite often to talk about the amazing stuff that they do for the community, stuff like the literal, but there's lots of other, even like literal family members that are part of Backbones that get highlighted a lot, and just another cool resource, way to support each other, help motivate, inspire each other to keep it on, and to achieve as much as we can.
And she'll be, I know, she'll be in Chicago, so we'll see her. And we were even talking about if anybody's in the Chicago area, we kind of started talking about doing a little bit of a meetup, Backbones Live to Roll, somewhere on one of either Friday or Saturday night. We're gonna set something up. So if you're in the area, come out and check out our booth because we'll have info. And,
Oh, and it's gonna be a party,
oh,
not a crazy party, maybe crazy, but crazy in a good way.
it might get crazy, bro, because Jeff confirmed last night that he is coming. So if we got
Oh,
Cage and Jeff,
oh snap!
shit's gonna get crazy.
Oh snap dizzle! Oh snap dizzle! I
Yeah.
remember, I remember last
Party
year.
Jeff and then Expo Jeff. Party Jeff gets wild.
Party
uh,
Jeff will be your best friend.
uh, yeah, bro, that was
No,
crazy.
that was so fun last year though, and I'm really excited for um, this year's too.
Yeah, dude.
Sean, we got a good win yesterday, bro. Eric came through with the carry. Tom was popping off with the SEAL team calls.
I
Yo,
saw.
dude, Sean saw it live.
I did. I
Sean
saw the
saw
win.
it
I did.
live.
That was even when. Yeah, I saw. I was like, you guys were. Everyone got excited, and I was like, oh shit, the win. I saw it pop up there. I was like, oh damn.
I
Uh,
uh, I want to clip that, dude. I want to like clip it and share it. Get more people to come and check out the gaming online. That was a
I
nice
know, huh?
W,
If people see that you're actually doing all right, then they might come watch more. Like, ooh,
right? Be
Quadrice's
like, okay, this
game's
guy's like a
winning.
pro gamer, like actually winning, not just sitting here. Yeah, I like play. I always talk about it on the stream. I need to stop talking about it. But I play this really weird space game, and I tried to stream that, and everyone's just like, "What is this, Tom? Like this, like
That
it's
was the first
boring."
one
You're
you
like,
were
"Why
doing.
is
That
this?"
weird block game with the weird characters. They all look
Oh
like.
no, that's a different one. That's Fall Guys.
Okay.
I kind of like that game. The reason I like chose that, and like honestly, it was Sue Rob's idea. So big shout out to Sue Rob for the credit for that one. But it's really simple in that like there's one button and then the joystick. It's like you jump and then you move the joystick. So for somebody trying to get back to adaptive gaming, you're only using two buttons, like, and that's it pretty much. There's like a third one to grab, but for most of the maps, you don't even got to use that. So for anybody getting back to adaptive gaming, it's like free to download and play, and plus it's super simple, but it's fun and it's a multiplayer too. So it's an experience you can share with friends, family, other people, which I like.
Fall
Um,
Guys. Is that what it's
Fall
called?
Guys, yeah, Fall Guys was fun.
Nice. Yeah, that was the one I wasn't really. I never turned up much when you guys were playing that because I was eating dinner and stuff. Just kind of had it like watching. I was kind of half paying attention.
And let's talk about this while we're here on the stream because I want to just get you committed. So I think it'd be a super fun idea. I guess I don't know if you're gonna even be around on Sunday if you're gonna be like maybe playing rugby here in Burbank.
I will be,
Um,
like, but
what time is the finals on? So,
um, I'll have to look.
because I just am imagining uh, popping some wings into the oven or doing some little hors d'oeuvres, sipping on a brewski, and doing a little live commentary for the rugby finals. I think it'd be fun. I don't know, dude. What you think?
Uh, I mean, that would be pretty cool. Let me see. Where did the freaking post go? Um, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know how.
We could do it. We could do it.
All
I could
right.
either set up on OBS or I could just, like have it on my monitor, like our cameras or whatever. Or we could do it even through Ecamm. I think it might be easier through OBS, but
Trying to see. Oh, there it is. The time. Um, it'll be around. The championship game will be around 12:30. It looks like one.
damn, it's kind of early.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem.
Surah, you're definitely coming too, bro. If it happens, I'll let you know. It might not.
Uh,
I think
well,
that'd be
see,
fun.
yeah, no, I mean that would be cool. I was just trying to think of how we could actually stream both because I don't know if I could stream the game, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how to look into doing that. But I know the guys. Bradley, the dude that does the high roller, the one that runs the team. Maybe he'll give me permission or like the login, and I can. We can somehow do it.
Well, where are they streaming it to? Like YouTube or something?
It's on YouTube. Yeah, it's going to YouTube.
Well, we could honestly just like set up a browser with their like the live feed on the screen,
Could
and
do
then
that.
we'll put the little boxes of us on the side, or just the one camera if we're like in person, and then yeah, it would just like talk and hang while it's playing live,
Yeah,
and do our
actually, I could do that.
live reaction commentary to some wheelchair rugby. I don't know. I just thought I got content brain right now. I'm just like trying to think how we could just do make more content.
Yeah, we will see, I guess. But but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't even know if they're in like if they'll be in the final or not, or how they'll finish.
We're just planning this whole thing. We don't even know if they're like our boys are going to be in it. No, they're going to be in it.
Because I think in the final they might be playing for like the third place game more is where they're playing for third instead of the championship. Because I think the top two teams are like kind of really good.
No, nothing compared to our boy Kyle and the boys, the hometown boys
uh,
and ladies. I know ladies. Sometimes ladies play on the team too. Not discriminating.
That's actually they're going to be playing against somebody else who's been on the show once earlier. That Kara, kind of a quad. She plays for Oscar Mike Militia, which is the Chicago team, or they're like
Uh,
they're a Oscar Mike Militia is actually technically a VA team because everybody's veteran. They're all veterans from all over the country, um, but their home base is Chicago. But according to Northridge, and I don't want to talk shit, but Northridge has got their number. They said Oscar Mike's never beat them in a tournament, so they don't think that
yeah,
they're
it
gonna
was kind of a quad. Sorry, but the Northridge team is coming for you.
be.
Um, and the Northridge Knights, baby. Um,
It's actually
yeah,
the all of the Northridge Knights are with one dude, this guy Bradley from Vegas, and they're actually the Vegas High Rollers. They're not the Northridge Knights. So they all hopped over to Vegas because he needed a team and had funding. And the Northridge guys, we don't have as much of a gym practice and different stuff like that. Like to for like yeah the that's the
I mean,
one thing about Northridge. Our rugby right now is basically run by Triumph Foundation, which is awesome. It's really great for the Sundays, and people can come out and try the sport and have fun. But for building a competitive rugby team, it's not the most ideal situation.
yeah. So rugby is happening this Sunday in Burbank. It's around, I think
Yeah, if you want to come on Sunday,
the normal rugby turnout.
yep, it's Sunday in Burbank at the gym where they film part of the Back to the Future movie. So come check it out.
If only for the film history.
I know, dude. I mean, they even got like a makeshift, like, or it's like a somebody later in years like put a clock tower across the way, like on one of the buildings. Like there's like a legit like what looks like the clock tower front of the building. Like they made the front of the building mock up look like they
The Back to the
like
Future.
they
Yeah,
modified it at some point to make it look like the building in Back to the Future because of like
that's
that
cool.
historical whatever because they filmed a bunch there. But
Little fun fact for you.
uh, so it is cool. It's cool to see the thing. Yeah, you can look out the one of the doors and you can see the clock tower. But
Yeah, maybe the plan on Sunday is I'll just bring my laptop and we'll just live stream from the rugby practice instead.
hey, we could try it. That'd be kind of fun and cool.
Yeah, I think
I'll
that'd be
bring the
fun.
hotspot. I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
Uh,
as long as it's not raining. Gosh darn it.
I think Sunday's supposed to be clear. I don't think it rains till Monday again.
Good, good, good.
So
I'm
we can try it. We'll see how it goes.
I'm happy we got rain for nature in Southern California, but I'm so ready for the sunshine and miss it.
Yeah, I'm down for sunshine. I'm down for the warmer weather to come back again. I mean, I like hoodies, but man, I've been wearing a hoodie every day for.
I'm trying not to like grab a blanket right now. I keep crossing my arms because it's like freezing inside my apartment. I'm like, it's cold. It's cold, but I'm about to blanket up after I get off the live.
I'm rocking the LL official Nikki and Ashley hoodie right
Yeah,
now.
shout out the official fam. They're part of the Literal fam. Chi-Town Twins, always supporting our content, coming on the shows. We appreciate you ladies a lot. And if you haven't checked out LL Official, they got some cool merch. First, check
Yeah,
out the Lip Troll merch, buy some of that, and then go over to Ashley and Nikki on Instagram and check out LL Official.
yeah, for sure. But the black and white all goes together. I think they got a bunch of bright colors too, but
No, they do. They got some cool flavors,
uh,
but they vibe together. The Lip Troll hat and the LL Official sweatshirt look
yeah,
good.
dude, I like it. It's good. And then I wore the LL official beanie with the Live to Roll zip up hoodie that's like gray and it matched and looked good too.
I'm rocking the 2022 Live to Roll, rolling with the homies. You know, limited time merchandise available on the Shopify below this video.
Yeah, bro. Sell that merch.
Uh, hey man, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it to my neighbor. I'm gonna sell it to my mom. I'm gonna sell it to sell it to everybody.
Oh yeah,
Anybody that
thanks,
wants.
Sarab. He says, "Oh, it's not coming up over here. Oh, there it is."
Come join the fun, McCambridge Park in Burbank.
So Sarab said his beanie and zip up hoodie are his top right now favorite. So yeah, thanks, bro.
Awesome. They're my favorite too. I rock literal every day, whether it's a hat, a hoodie, a shirt. And not just because I have a ton of it, just because it's my favorite clothes, and it's super comfy and they fit perfectly on my beautiful quad body. Just saying. Just saying.
Uh,
They got quads for quads. Um,
hey, bro. Nobody wants to see this quad model stuff. Have you seen all the blowback from that Candace Owens chick that fucking
First of
the
all, screw her, dude. Oh my
I know, no,
god.
that was crazy ignorant that she when she said that. I couldn't even believe it.
I'm not a fan of the Kardashians at all. They're probably some of my least favorite people. But the
But
fact that they were including a disabled model in their
yeah, no, I respect
advertisement,
that.
I
I actually like that.
respect. Love that. Thank you for doing something kind and positive for your brand and the community. But then the fact that Candace always goes and like mocks them, mocks her, mocks the model,
Yeah.
like because we're going a little bit too far by having a disabled model. Like, ugh, dude, that makes me just so pissed off.
Uh, oh, it pissed a
Uh,
lot of people off. That's all the girls I know in chairs have been posting like pictures of themselves, like model stuff, which is like great. I support it,
yeah,
like get and honestly, that help like is so good for the Kardashians and the skins like Candace Owen talking shit like that got so much more exposure to the disability community, and now
yeah.
everybody wants to support Skims and wants to wear them and stuff, which is like awesome. It's like great, but that's like yeah. So that's what's funny is her hate and whatever really actually turned into like a benefit to the company. I feel like
Well,
so
hopefully that they don't just take all that Mulan, not give some of it back to the disabled community and contribute some way positively. Come on, Kardashians, y'all are a bunch of multi-billionaires. You could help us out a little bit.
yeah.
Um, don't forget to show love to the community that's showing you love. That's all I got to say. But yeah, we don't like anything like that. Don't go support the Daily Wire and Candace Owens or any of that news.
Oh,
I hesitate to even call them news organization because I don't think what they do is news. But we're not getting political. We're keeping it PC up in here. Um, and by the way, it's 420, so we're about to get off anyway. So,
bam, we made
well,
it.
419. We still got
Yeah,
another minute,
419, bro.
but we're
Uh,
getting there. We're getting there.
if you got them, smoke them.
If I'm smoking for real, uh, we gotta make sure that smoking on screen is gonna get us kicked off YouTube.
There is a little clip at the very end of our little short. Oh no, I didn't put the short on here yet. I'll put the short up after this. I put it on
The, sh-
Instagram. I
the
meant
short
to
was
put it
good though,
on.
dude.
But yeah, there is a little clip, and there's even we're allegedly right next to the sign that says no smoking on the patio. But hey, it was raining. You think I'm gonna go
There,
out farther?
there's literally a shot of Lloyd smoking in front of the sign. It's like he's smoking in front of the "Please no smoking" sign.
Oh yeah, no, Lloyd did it for. I was like, oh, look at the signs right here, and like he just was like, he's like, ooh, bam, and he got the perfect shot for me. I was like, that was money. I was like, that's the money shot right there in the video.
No, that reel is dope though. Go ahead, check out our Abilities Expo antics on Instagram if you haven't
Actually,
yet.
yeah, you should check it out. It's only a minute reel, and there's some really good shots in there too. Like TJ got me a really good shot when we were afterwards. I was with a bunch of Rolettes and Triumph people. We took a picture and like got a cool panning shot and stuff. It was a cool video. I wish we would have got more footage over the weekend, but once my mount broke, I sort of just like abandoned the GoPro.
There is
Just
this good shot of their. I'm not trying to like toot my own horn. I'm pretty sure I'm in the same exact outfit though. Same shirt, same hat, same sweats. Um, and I'm like talking to like a bunch of people in front of the booth. And I thought that was like a cool shot
yeah, that
because
one
like
was cool too. That was good. Yeah, I think Cage got that one for us. Uh,
Cage
Cage
is
is
the
good
real.
at getting some good shots too. He got the merch shots and all that too. So shout out to all our fam, TJ Cage. I think you and Brianna contributed to the video a couple like at some point. So we all, I don't
I
know.
know I was in it.
I know. Or maybe on this one you didn't. Usually you have a GoPro, but this we didn't do as much shooting for LA, but it worked out. We got a few
No,
good.
we're stepping the content game up for Chicago though. Don't worry.
Oh, in
It's on.
Chicago, we're gonna be shooting a ton of
Stuff like
content.
Donkey Kong. We're not gonna have enough SD cards for all the footage we're gonna get.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch because not only are we doing the expo, but we're planning to stay a couple of extra nights and go to the city, like into Chicago, and hang out with Nikki and Ashley and kind of explore more of the actual city, not Schaumburg, the suburb. Because the ladies let us know that that wasn't real Chicago last year.
No, we were in the West Burbs. We got to be in downtown where it's happening.
And we got to get, we didn't even try any, like, we got to go to downtown and try like a local, like, street pizza, like in like Chicago deep dish, like just
Well, we were there, and my sister ordered delivery from like the two places that are supposed to be like famous deep dish. She ordered from like the downtown area, like for the pizza delivery. So we got to try a little bit at the expo, but it wasn't like being at the pizza shop, like eating real deep dish.
yeah.
For
We'll go. We gotta go in. I'm down. That's like one of the main one of the things we'll do for sure. So, all right, man. I think we could kind of wrap it up. We got the hour. We're over 4:20.
yeah, we stayed on here longer than we intended to, but thanks for
I was
hanging out
planning to
with
do like a
us.
20-minute little.
Thanks for I know once I'm online though, I just want to hang out with everybody. Um,
We let's
we
do also a quick shout out to the sponsors because one of our sponsors, this will probably be the last time they're on for at least this month. Where's the little sponsor banner here? We got bam. So mobility professionals and urology professionals are a long time sponsor. They're on with us every month. Check them out. If you don't know who they are already, you need to check them out. So all the info is in the description below. Mobility specialist. If you need a wheelchair, you need anything urological, catheters, anything like that, give them a call. And then Feeldom bags. This is like I think the last day. They're sponsoring us for the month of March. They've been an awesome sponsor for the month. Really cool bags. I'm actually loving my bag.
Me
Been
too.
using it every day. So, yeah, really great bags. Really cool company. Based out of South Korea, but they have like a U.S. Shipping thing, so you can ship low cost. They're awesome bags, really high quality, hand stitched,
Super high
handmade.
quality.
Yeah, super high quality. And made for wheelchairs, made to mount on power wheels and manual chairs. They have all kinds of different mounting straps and setups and stuff. So they're just a really cool company, really cool bags. And yeah, we love all our sponsors. So thank you guys. And thank you guys for hanging out and watching. This was just a impromptu sort of wanting to test the multi stream, which I would say kind of worked, kind of failed halfway. But
Hey, I mean, failure is still a success if you learn something from it. So,
exactly. Yeah, now we just have
like,
to figure out what happened exactly. So
yeah,
now we got it. All right, dude. Awesome show. Later, guys. We'll see you guys on the regular show on Tuesday. Thanks for watching, everybody. And live to roll. Bam.
that's